What's up, Cancer? This Friday, the 22nd of May, 2026 Love Tarot reading already feels emotional. Like somebody is secretly thinking about union, commitment, and what it would truly feel like to have you by their side. This person may not be saying everything out loud, but deep down, they are imagining a future with you, a real connection, a serious bond, a love that feels stable, loyal, and divinely guided. But the question is, why are they still hiding feelings this deep? Why are they so afraid to tell you that in their heart, they already see you as the one? This person feels like you changed their world. Your love, your kindness, your intuition, and the way you see through them, it has shaken something awake inside of them. They may have tried to act strong, quiet, guarded, but the truth is you touched a part of their heart nobody else could reach. And now they are thinking about taking a leap of faith. They want a new beginning. They want to make things right. They want to stop hiding behind fear, insecurity, and old wounds. This person secretly sees you as their divine counterpart, their forever person, their safe place, the one they want to build with, grow with, and maybe even spend their life with. So trust your intuition because somebody is working through fear, preparing to reveal their true feelings, and realizing this love is too powerful, too spiritual, and too rare to keep hidden anymore. And let's get into your reading. Okay, so your person is definitely feeling the energy of a new beginning with you. I mean, it's very, very clear with the Fool and the Four of Wands. Your person definitely wants this reunion with you. If you guys aren't already together, this person is definitely feeling like it's time to act. It's time to take movement on this connection. It's like, this is like, I'm feeling like a lot of like wish fulfillment. Like this is like what they truly want. There's so much yellow coming from this, so much happiness, so much joy. So yeah, your person just wants to be brave and step into, this new beginning with you, this reunion, this union with you. So this really could be about them learning to let go of their past, let go of things that no longer serve them. As you can see, he like only has just his little knapsack with him, nothing else, and his dog. So it's like your person definitely just feeling like they're ready to pack their belongings and come towards you. I definitely feel like this energy of like this person feels like this connection is worth more than like all the worldly things, like, you know, all the cars or all the big houses. Like this love with you, this union is worth more than gold. It's like priceless, which is why it's like he owned, like with you, it's like he would only need just like maybe a bowl for his food and like a cup for water, and that would be it, because like this love would sustain him. It would fill him up so much, or her up. I'm using him as the masculine, but if your person is a feminine, then take that as it resonates. But interesting message. So yeah, your person definitely is noticing that this is a really divine connection, picking up on the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. Your person's feeling the energy of this divine union. Definitely the Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny. So your person is just picking up on that. I feel like even maybe researching past lives, soulmates, because the Six of Cups can represent past lives. This definitely represents your person knowing on some level that this is like a really, really deep soul connection. So I think that's why this energy of this new beginning, this rebirth of this connection is so strong with your person, because they're really deeply recognizing how profoundly like spiritual this connection is what I'm feeling. So we're seeing them realizing ways in which they've hurt you, getting into the Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. They've hurt your heart. They've hurt their own heart. Maybe reflecting on heartbreak from the past, just reflecting on their heart space, their heart chakra there. I feel like this is an energy of healing their heart. The Hanged Man is definitely about your person thinking deeply about this connection, really taking some time to really meditate and contemplate their next move, their next action. So the Hanged Man can sometimes represent a bit of stuck energy, but this doesn't have to be permanent. It's more like your person is healing whatever heart wounds keep them from this this union with you, if that makes sense. So I feel like your person is currently also in an energy of like deep reflection, deep contemplation, um, and self healing. Maybe even reading books about love, or just like trying to learn more about like unconditional love, what this love really is. I was saying that earlier, like feeling like maybe researching soulmates, twin flames. So your person is very energetically committed with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles coming through. If you guys aren't in like a spoken commitment, it doesn't really matter, because I feel like your person um, is devoted to you, if that makes sense. So even if your person and you are even in separation for some of you, or even if there's like other relationships involved, it's like your person's energy and their devotion lies with you. Like their investment of their energy lies with you in this connection. And what I'm seeing from this is your person's definitely patient, because they feel like this connection has so much potential for the long term. Like they feel like you guys could be together forever. So they feel like this is a connection worth, growing, nurturing, taking care of, and not just, running around and being, foolish and, throwing this connection away, or running away from it. I don't really feel a running energy from your person at the moment. I feel like it's more like they're very committed to this. They're committed to seeing this through. They're committed to, letting the potential disconnection flourish. And they're not giving up, is really what I'm feeling. They're not giving up on this connection, because there's so much knowledge about how deep of a soul connection this is. They feel like it would be really wrong to give up on it, because they feel like you're basically their, the love of their life, the soulmate. That they feel like this connection with you is like irreplaceable. So what I'm seeing from this is your person again, kind of this mirrored energy with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, along with the Hanged Man and the Three of Swords, healing pain inside of themselves. I feel like your person might struggle with their mental health sometimes. They might have struggled with issues in their past with their parents, or just saying like past connection. So your person might have a lot of pain that maybe they're like almost scared to show you. You know what I mean? Like unhealed pain, that it's like unhealed darkness inside of themselves, that they're almost afraid that if you knew about, maybe you'd reject them. And so that really could be a reason why we have this Hanged Man, kind of a block, maybe not making too much action sometimes. It's because they're afraid that you're going to see this broken heart, this sadness, this pain, and that you're going to walk away from them. You're going to reject them because of, the issues that they haven't resolved. So I feel like your person really wants to balance themselves out, because in some ways they're afraid that if they come to you unhealed, that this would really be detrimental, or that you would reject them. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is a little bit of a fear of your person. That's up to you if it's like more like they're afraid that you'd do that. I feel like you wouldn't do that. I feel like you'd be more compassionate, but it's like your person maybe has some shame around, this pain, this trauma. So they feel like maybe it's best to keep you at bay sometimes while they try to heal that, like licking their wounds, kind of. So yeah, they're definitely trying to balance themselves out, though, heal themselves. And we see that with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So this is kind of these mental health issues I was talking about. Your person wants to leave these behind in the past. This person wants to heal. They want to grow. They're in an energy of definitely really deep healing, I'm feeling. And this deep healing that's going on with your person is what's preparing them to take this leap of faith. With the Fool for this union, this is like definitely what their goal is. I feel like this is it's like they're maybe like a few steps behind, but they see that this is like the finish line, if that makes sense. It's like they know that they still need to do some stuff, like work on themselves, like in the current moment, but this is their goal. This is what they're manifesting for the future. Definitely this could be about also like leaving behind toxic energy, within themselves, karmic energy around themselves as well, maybe substance stuff as well for some of you if that resonates. Okay, so your person is definitely, again, deep, deep healing as shown by the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So if you're not hearing a lot from them, if they seem kind of quiet, not super communicative or just like energetically kind of quiet, I think they've gone quiet. This person seems like they've really gone within, and it seems like they're healing this, deceptiveness, because I feel like all this pain can lead to pushing people away, playing games, being deceptive, because that's all ego. It's all fear. So your person is healing this. They're healing this Seven of Swords behavior, this wearing masks, this maybe hiding their feelings from you, running away from this connection. They're healing that right now. So I feel like this is definitely a time to be patient with your person, because I feel like they're like really having to heal some super core wounds that this connection probably brought up. But, not taking things personally if your person is being like avoidant or distant. It's really because they're kind of going through a lot with their internal like mental health and stuff. So just like sending them good vibes and like loving energy, and just like letting them take as much time as they need to just like, balance themselves out, because it seems like once they do balance themselves out, it seems like they're going to be on a fast track tool coming towards you. And that's like why they're healing so much. And see, we have the Six of Swords, which is all about leaving behind pain in the past, leaving behind problems, issues, self-esteem issues. Oh my gosh, I saw 1111 on my timer while I said that. This is like so much confirmation of like onions coming. But anyway, so this is all about, them moving towards you once they've resolved whatever issues, held them back from you in the first place. So that's really beautiful energy from your person. I want to take care of you, protect you, provide for you, and keep you safe. So yeah, this is this person's goal. And that's kind of like what the Four of Wands represents, is like a really stable, loving partner. And like the Ten of Pentacles, like this person wants to like take care of you for the long term, like stick around. And it's like you can't really be there for a person for the long term if you have like all this mental health stuff, and they know that. It's like for, successful union long term, which is what they really want, they know that they need to be better, they need to heal for you. Let's see. Let's make every day our honeymoon. So yeah, this person definitely, I'm getting like marriage vibes, commitment vibes, and like they just want to like romance you. I can kind of see that with the Six of Cups, like just like really sweep you off your feet. It's like make every, it's that song. I forget what it's called, but I think it's called it's We by like Jeremiah or something, but it's like make every night your Valentine. Like that kind of vibe where it's like the love doesn't stop, you know what I mean? Like you guys don't get tired of each other. It's like the romance doesn't die. And then I listen to music that reminds me of you. So even if they're being quiet and like withdrawn, it's like they're listening to music that makes them think about you. They're thinking really deeply about this connection. We see that with the Hanged Man, like thinking about you a ton, maybe not talking a lot, but like thinking about you quite a bit. Oh, so we have Kiss Me and I Want You. So yeah, your person's definitely also feeling quite passionate towards you as well. Feeling like they really do want you, a lot of desire. Maybe not letting you know how much they want you though too. I feel so much sweetness and bliss with you. Being in your presence feels like absolute heaven. So just know your person really loves being around you. And it feels like heaven, like being with you. And it maybe even is like scary how good it feels, because maybe they're not used to feeling like that happy. And sometimes we can almost like have a block to feeling happy if we haven't been happy before. You know what I mean? It can almost be like scary to feel good if we're used to feeling like depressed. I want to cuddle you. Okay, this is super cute. So I feel like there's this vibe where it's like this honeymoon energy where it's just like just a lot of, physical stuff, and then like cuddling and all that. This is super cute. I want to express my truth to you. So yeah, this person definitely wants to tell you how they really feel. I feel like there's a lot that this person like hasn't really told you, maybe with the Seven of Swords energy, a lot that they've hidden from you, a lot of feelings that they've repressed or like tried to run away from, but it's like it's almost like pillow talk, you know what I mean? Like they want to just like cuddle you and tell you how they really feel. I'm coming back, have faith. So this person does plan on returning to you. So have faith, you know, trust this person, trust that they really do want you, and that if they're being distant, it's not forever. It's just, you know, a time of reflection and quietness for them, I think. But I feel like this process of healing is going to make a union much more satisfying and like work long term for you. So like the patience will be worth it, if that makes sense. Let's see. I will never let you go. So this person feels like they will never let go of this connection. They will never forget about you. I wish we were together right now. So even though, you know, maybe they're distant, it's like they really wish that you guys could be together. They wish that you could cuddle. Yeah, it's like for whatever reason, you know, that stops them from being with you right now. It's like they really resent that almost. I want to be beside you always. So yeah, they definitely don't want to be away from you. They want to be beside you always. And that's very like this 10 of Pentacles energy, like, you know, having a long-term future together. I'm realizing love is the only thing that truly matters. Okay, so that's like what this kind of like existential crisis is realizing that whatever this ego stuff is with the Seven of Swords, that's not the truth of their soul. That's not who they really are. Love is really the truth of everything. And then I receive so many signs and synchronicities about you. I swear I see your name everywhere. So this person definitely, again, realizes it's a very spiritual connection, because I feel like the divine, it like has your guys' back. So don't think that the divine is like letting this person forget about you. I feel like this person is getting constant like synchronicities and signs about you and messages about you. I can't help but stare. You're gorgeous. So this person might be keeping an eye on your social media, or if you guys run into each other ever, they just like kind of stare at you, and then maybe they feel embarrassed about it, but it's just because you're very, very attractive to them. I'm praying your light will shine on me once more. So this person really hopes that there will be a reunion. They hope that, you know, you'll take them back, that there will be this sunshine again, and we can see that with all this yellow over here again. So much brightness, so much light. So it's like there's a lot of darkness in your person, or like in their current situation. So they're wanting to let go of that so they can come into the light with you. I forget about the world when we're together. So when you guys are together, they forget about the world. They forget about, you know, everything that scares them. They forget about their fears, and it's just like you and them, and that's all that really matters. I don't like the distance between us. It feels so wrong to be separated from you. So if this is a long distance connection for some of you, this person resents being far apart from you. And the Six of Swords that came up earlier can definitely represent travel as well. So if that's significant to your connection, that's a sign your person does want to return to you. Also, this also could be about if there's like emotional distance between you, they don't like it. They feel like they really want to be close with you. I'm also hearing the Lionsgate portal is going to be important for this connection. So maybe in the past, something important between the two of you happened on August 8th. Or August 8th will be important energetically, or maybe you'll receive some communication, or something will happen then. You make me feel things I've never felt before, so it could be really scary for your person because you bring up a lot of emotions for them. You know, I'm feeling like, you know, anger, sadness, angst, frustration, happiness, joy, bliss, nirvana, like all kind of wrapped up into one. So it could kind of send your person into a bit of a roller coaster sometimes, and maybe that's why they feel the need to like step away from this connection once in a while, just to like gather their thoughts. You're my fantasy come to life. I never knew such beauty. So you really are just like you stepped out of a fantasy. This love has me feeling crazy sometimes. I'm so head over heels in love with you. I was saying that like you make me feel so many emotions. Like maybe you honestly make this person feel kind of crazy sometimes. Let's see. I want to take action towards you. You're my wish fulfillment. Good things take time. I promise it will be worth the wait. Okay, that's actually funny because I was kind of just saying that earlier. Like, you know, this person needs to mature, they need to heal, but it's worth the wait. I want to introduce you to my family as my true love. That's very cute. So, like, take you back home to the parents or just there, like, whoever their family is. Maybe they're deep, like, they're really close friends. So, this is like definitely a sign your person's really serious about you because they want everyone in their life to know that you're like the love of their life, that you guys are together. Like, they're not trying to like hide you, if that makes sense. And then I'm full of lust and desire for you. So yeah, this person really, really wants you. And I feel like it also, that's part of the reason that they don't like the distance between the two of you, because they really also want to be with you physically. And it's probably like really frustrating for them to not be able to do that for whatever reason. Getting into some more of their current energy, we have the maze and the bridge. Okay. So this maze, I feel like this is like your person having to, um, escape the maze of their mind, escape the maze of their fears. Also, kind of like I'm hearing like escaping the matrix in some ways. So a person's having to escape the 3D so they can bridge this gap between the two of you. I actually heard bridging the gap earlier, but this explains it. So this person definitely wants to, leave their ego behind and like kind of just like free themselves from this rat race of, maybe overthinking and fear. So they can actually, connect with you on a deeper level. We have work through your fears. Yeah, that's basically what I was just saying. It's like working through the ego, working through the fear. See, we have you and your loved ones are safe. What do you need to release? Okay, so yeah, work through your fears, release your fears. So your person needs to release themselves from something, free themselves from something, free themselves from their fears. You and your loved ones are safe. I feel like this is them sending you, love and protection energy and hoping that you're safe. Also, just letting you know, you're one of the people that they care about, one of the people that they keep in their prayers, and, one of the people that they, see as family almost, like, they really hope that you're safe, even if they're not in your life for whatever reason at periods of times. So getting into the Raven, these are also super gorgeous cards. I love the illustration. So I'll read from the guidebook. I feel like there's messages in here that are important. Okay, so we have Raven keywords: healing, initiation, protection. Okay, so your person definitely is healing. I feel like the initiation is about them coming into like, the initiate, almost like to, mystery schools. So maybe they're having a spiritual awakening. So they're being initiated into the spiritual realm. And then protection. So kind of relevant with this, you and your loved ones are safe. It's like this person is protective of you. Let's see, initiation, protection, and the gift of prophecy. The initiation and practice may be as formal as undergoing an initiation ceremony or as informal as being initiated into a new profession. It marks the death of one thing, the birth of another. The power of the Raven can also bring you the very deepest form of healing, which is achieved through a process known as the resolution of the opposites, making it possible for you to resolve conflicts that have long laid burden buried in your unconscious or your past. Wow. Okay, that's basically sums up this reading in terms of your person. Yeah, let's see. I'm getting chills right now. Making it possible for you to resolve conflicts that have long lain buried in your unconscious. That's literally what's going on with your person. It's like they're getting their like super deep unconscious wounds that are healing. And they're getting like initiated into higher dimensions because of this. And it's preparing them for reunion with you. So this is really powerful. Makes sense why I felt called to use these cards, because that's a great message. So really trust your person's going through some super deep cellular healing. So definitely sending them as much good energy as you can. I feel like that would be really, really important. Maybe connecting with them through meditation. Sending them love. If you know how to do like astral healing, you could do that for your person. Ask their permission from their higher self. But anyway, awesome. That's super powerful. So this is really exciting for you and your person, I feel. Let's see. Archangel Haniel. Seek soul satisfaction, fan a flame of inner happiness. So I think this is saying that, while your person is doing this deep healing, find inner happiness, find joy and contentment within yourself. I feel like releasing attachments to this person as far as like, negative attachments, and, feeling impatient and stuff like that, I feel like this person really needs patience from you, if that makes sense, because they're doing such deep healing, that work that probably does need, is going to take some time. So do things in the meantime that make you feel really satisfied as a person emotionally, whatever that is, whatever your soul purpose is, really delving deep into that, because I feel like when we're really, doing a lot for ourselves, that's when we offer the most to a relationship, if that makes sense, because our inner world is very rich. And so I feel like that makes a relationship a lot more interesting. When both parties have beautiful lives outside of the relationship, so then like the relationship is more rich, as opposed to, relationships where people are suffocated, does typically fall apart because, the shadow work isn't being done, and neither are really like on their mission, on their purpose. That's kind of like a karmic sort of energy. But anyway, let's look at health. Allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body. No matter what ailments I may have, may I always know it's doing its best, doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. So this is about, I feel like, mental health as well as physical health. So if you have any physical health stuff, surrendering that and knowing that your body is doing the best you can, it can, as well as your mental health. Not feeling guilty about, any stuff that you go through. I feel like everybody does go through mental health stuff. And then being enough. The innermost heart says you're enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. Yes, you, yes, your love. So this is definitely a huge reminder that you're enough. You're good enough for your person. You don't need to change for them. You're perfect just the way you are, and you deserve love just the way you are. So, really feeling that you're love as well. Meditating on that maybe. Let's see. I miss you so much. You're so lovable. You mean so much more to me than you know. Okay, so yeah, this person definitely has hid their feelings, but they miss you and they want you to know that you're lovable. Even if they've hidden how much they love you, we're mirroring 1221. So there's a lot of mirrored energy here. So if you're, kind of going through a deep healing as well, that's definitely mirrored with your person. And then, wow, you mean more to me than I've told you? That's actually crazy. You mean so much more to me than you know. You mean more to me than I told you. There are so many cards in this bag, and that's kind of crazy. They both came out. So this is definitely saying that this person totally hasn't revealed to you the full extent of their feelings. So, just know they're much deeper than you know, but I'm sure you've probably guessed. Looking at their overall energy, we have the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Hermit, the Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Okay, so the Temperance is definitely about all this healing that's going on, healing this broken heart. So this Two of Swords can kind of represent this like indecisiveness, or maybe not taking a bunch of action, but they're trying to go within right now. With the Hermit, again, taking time, but we do see the Two of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, which is like an offer. So taking action towards you, I feel like, in the future, but maybe needing some time to really go within so they can make up their mind, so they can choose things from their heart rather than their ego. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm definitely feeling like your person is currently energetically waking up with the Emperor and the Judgment showing up here. The Emperor is that very divine masculine energy, so they're having some realizations, some epiphanies. I feel like strengthening as well, becoming mature, maybe realizing a lot about themselves, a lot about this connection. This is like a rebirth, maybe becoming more of like a divine version of themselves, as the Tower definitely shows your person's going through some powerful shifts and changes. So what I'm seeing from this is your person is definitely healing right now with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out. They might be kind of staying a bit distant at the moment, though. I almost feel that they're a bit afraid of you energetically, like afraid of rejection. They're afraid that maybe, you're upset with them, is what I'm feeling for some of you. I'm almost feeling like they're scared of your judgment. They're scared of your like harsh words. They're afraid that, you might hurt them almost. So they're kind of maybe staying away and just kind of like going within and trying to heal. And you've brought, I feel like, a lot of really divine, like high vibrational energy into their life. I feel like it kind of has shook this person to the core, as we also have the sun and the tower making that very clear. This person is really waking up to, I feel like, their spirituality. It's like the sun is definitely a symbol of God, of like, you know, the divine. So this person might be even having like a spiritual awakening. They might be really, you know, starting to connect with source in that way, and it might be really powerful for them. This time going within could also be about meditation. So maybe a person is currently in some sort of meditation right now today. They are wanting to be more honest with you as well, wanting to be more truthful with you, you know, knowing that they need to be honest and truthful. Because I feel like you have a very keen intuition and you really know, you know, truth from lies. But anyway, this person is definitely shedding some ego here. I feel like a bright spot has been shown on their shadows, and this person may be having to go and do some shadow work at the moment. Yeah, your person finds you extremely attractive. They find you very charismatic and very beautiful, which we see with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. I feel like this is also a bit of a fear of rejection. Again, it's like they have you on this pedestal almost where they just see you as very amazing, and then almost like this unworthiness thing where they're scared that they don't really know quite how to like talk to you or what to say to you. It's like they want to take action towards you, but they're like unsure of exactly what to say. It's like they're nervous to say something. They're nervous to speak because you kind of get them like tongue tied. Like I'm feeling like a tongue tied energy from them right now. Like they're just not quite sure, you know, how to approach you because they find you so intimidating. And we have the Nine of Wands and the Magician showing this. So this person definitely has some walls up. I feel like, again, scared of rejection, kind of keeping people at bay. But it shows that this person is trying to manifest you. I feel like they're trying to create an opportunity with you. They're trying to bring you into their life. Also, I feel like they're trying to better themselves. They're trying to get into their magician energy, their emperor energy, this divine masculine energy, and not be so afraid. I feel like this person is very afraid of you, not because you're like a scary person, but just because you intimidate them so much. I feel like you're very powerful. This person is definitely working on their confidence, I feel like. They're working on building their self-esteem, um, definitely taming their fears, taming their ego. They are definitely trying to work on themselves so they can actually speak to you, I feel like. Maybe as well trying to like make some money or like maybe even like working out so they can impress you in a way. Like I'm seeing that with the Strength card and the Eight of Pentacles coming up. Maybe they're doing like strength training or something like weightlifting. Um, yeah, they feel like you also just have this really strong hold over them. Like, they can't really help but you just kind of have this effect on them that just kind of, they can't really like hide their feelings around you, or they can't really run away from their feelings for you. It's like you just have this hold on their heart with the Page of Cups and the Two of Pentacles showing up. So yeah, this is definitely a person kind of in their mind going back and forth about how to reach out to you, what to say to you, you know, what's the right thing to say, how to flirt with you, like, you know, what do you want to hear? So it's like this indecisiveness, this confusion because they don't want to say the wrong thing, if that makes sense. Going into more detail. Yeah, your person probably is like, I don't know, kind of worried about maybe things that they've done in the past coming back to haunt them as we look deeper at the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords. And this person wants to definitely leave a lot of, I feel like baggage in the past, maybe leave a relationship in the past as well. So for some of you, if your person is involved in like another relationship, this person is wanting to leave that behind. And that's what we were seeing earlier. I feel like you came into their life and made them realize that if they were in a karmic situation, that no longer served them. So this energy is definitely about leaving behind ego, leaving behind things that no longer serve them so they can communicate with you, so they can talk to you. Also keeping an eye on you. And it's like they feel like they need to work on themselves more, getting into the Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Star, and the Eight of Pentacles again. They feel like they need more time to work on themselves, work up their courage, make more money or something again, because they have you on such a pedestal. They think you're so beautiful. You're like a goddess or a god to them, that they feel like they just need to impress you. And they just feel like they're not good enough for you, basically. But they do have all this passion for you. They do want to make an offer to you, but they feel like they need to just work on themselves more, or just to better themselves, because they feel like in their current state, maybe they just are not good enough for you. But this person is definitely hard at work on themselves, hard at work leaving something behind so they can manifest something new with you. But they might kind of keep a wall up a bit just because of their own, like, unworthiness issues, essentially. So if this person is distant, or they act kind of weird, or like, you know, maybe even like they're not interested, they are extremely interested in you, especially feeling that strong connection. They think you're like super, super attractive. It's just their own feelings that like you might reject them. That kind of makes them maybe play it off as like just friends, or like minimize, try to like make it seem like they're not as into you as they are, if that makes sense. But don't take it personally, and it's definitely not how they really feel. I'm a very sensitive and emotional person. Okay, so yeah, I feel that with all this, self protection, your person is very, very sensitive. And so that's why they kind of like guard their heart a bit. It is because they're afraid that if you like shoot them down, or if you don't want them, it could really, really break their heart, because you have so much power over them. They like you so much that they're like, they're kind of, yeah, keeping these walls up. I'm feeling very like Cancerian energy. Like maybe this person kind of withdraws into their shell a lot, because they're scared that if they like reveal their feelings too much, or tell you exactly, how they see you, that you might, reject them. You truly understand me in a way I've never felt before. So this person feels like you really, really get them. You really understand them. It means a lot to them. I feel like more than any other partner or person that you really get them. I love spending time with you. So whenever they get to spend time with you, they really enjoy it. They want to spend more time with you as well. I get lost in your eyes. So yeah, I feel that. Like you kind of hypnotize them in a way. I get really jealous sometimes when I think about you being with other people. It hurts my heart, so very sensitive, again. So if you are in a third party, or they even like maybe fear that it's like they get really jealous over you sometimes, they get scared that you're going to move on. And then I want to have a heart conversation with you and talk about everything. So this person does want to open up to you, but it's more just like this fear, and maybe even, the jealousy definitely does show you a lot of insecurity from your person. So, I feel like you might have a lot of people that are into you, and that also might make this person feel jealous or insecure, because maybe they feel like they don't match up, or they're scared that they're not going to win that competition, if that makes sense, or like there's like better options for you or something. This connection is so precious to me. I deeply cherish you and the love we share. So they really do cherish you. They cherish this love. You really mean a lot to them. Your touch feels so nice. I dream of your caress, so definitely really wanting you as well. I miss you just as much as you miss me. I cry sometimes thinking about you. So yeah, if there's distance between the two of you, this person does cry about you. We see that with the sensitivity, and then my silence is my fear holding me back. All I want is to talk to you, but I'm trapped in my ego. Oh my gosh, yes, totally. So yeah, if your person is silent or distant, it's their fear. They want to talk to you, but they're trapped in their ego. They're trapped in their fear. They're trapped in like what if scenarios, that kind of stuff. Jealousy, insecurity. I wish I could tell you that I never stopped loving you, or that I do love you. I have a lot of pent up energy that wants to be released. So again, a lot of frustration. They really want to be with you physically. I want to touch you. So yeah, I definitely want to be physical with you. I've been soul searching and going within to find answers. My heart beats for you. I want to give myself to you. Don't worry about me forgetting about you. I couldn't even if I tried to. I wish I was kissing you instead of missing you. Very cute. And you're the only person I'm attracted to anymore. So yeah, this person really, really just is like fixated on you. It's like she's shining much brighter than any of the other stars. It's like you kind of have their gaze, you have their attention. It's like they're kind of obsessed with you. And they don't really find themselves wanting other people. Again, especially if there is like a third party for your person, they don't really want that other person anymore. They're not really attracted to them. But only take that as it resonates. I know that you're the one. Wow. So yeah, this person feels like you're the one for them. They know that. And it's like scary, maybe in some ways. It's like intimidating. We have had many past lives together. So this could explain the depth of this connection. Maybe why you feel so connected to this person. You guys have had past lives together. This is definitely a very deep soul connection. I'm always with you in spirit. You bring me closer to God. So you bring them closer to the divine, their higher self. I think I was saying that earlier. It's like your person's getting in touch with their spirituality. You might have triggered a spiritual awakening within them. I want to move in with you and live our lives together. So this person wants to live with you. They want to move in. They feel like you guys would be, great companions. They feel like they really want companionship with you. Okay, so a very interesting message. It says, my walls are coming down. So their walls are coming down. They're becoming more vulnerable. I could be with you forever. It just feels so right with you. I often have romantic fantasies about the two of us being together. The heat between us is burning me up with passion and desire, and even when I don't say it, you can see in the way I look at you how much I adore you. So I did say, I'm lost in your eyes. So this person might just find themselves staring at you. Maybe you notice this. Like a person kind of just seems to stare at you, and maybe it's a little awkward sometimes, but yeah, your person really just, I feel like they can't stop looking at you, so maybe they have to force themselves to stop staring at you if you guys are in person together or something, kind of a cute image. I want to connect myself fully to you, or I want to commit myself fully to you in our relationship. They want a commitment. They want to commit to you. We are so different and yet so alike, the perfect combination of yin and yang. So this is definitely a very divine counterpart energy. You guys really balance each other out. When I'm with you, I see sparks. We have so much chemistry. Everything reminds me of you. I love kissing you. I just can't seem to shake the feelings I have for you. I ran from this connection because I couldn't face myself. You were my mirror and I was scared of my reflection. So if there was some running or some distancing, it was because they were afraid of themselves, basically. Read between the lines of what I say to you. There is a deeper meaning behind the words I use. So if you're getting communication with your person, read between the lines, see the subtleties, because I feel like this person maybe reveals a lot through the subtleties. And you make me feel emotions I didn't even know I had. And I'm reminiscing about our past together. I wish we could have that again. So if you guys, do have a past together, if it's like an ex or something, this person reminisces a lot. They, haven't been able to forget about you. And they feel like you guys have a lot of really sweet memories that they like to reflect on often. Maybe you're kind of comforting to them, if that makes sense. Okay, moving right along into some of their current energy. We have the owl. So your person is gaining wisdom, definitely. Detachment, wisdom, and change. It teaches us the wisdom of turning a disadvantage into an advantage. For most birds, the coming of darkness renders it impossible for them to feed, but the owl's exceptional hearing enables it to pick out and swoop on unsuspecting prey during the night. Twilight has been described as owl light, and going for a quiet walk in the woods at this shimmering time of twilight is an excellent way to develop a sensibility. To the other world and the inner soul of nature, you may feel drawn to a study of esoteric lore, clairvoyance. Working with the owl as your ally will help you do this. Okay, so your person definitely is, I feel like, going within, discovering maybe their psychic abilities, and then, gaining wisdom. I feel like they're changing as a person as well. This could be a sign for you to get in touch with your own clairvoyance, and get in touch with your intuition. But I feel like your person maybe is developing a sensibility to the other world. So getting in touch with more esoteric stuff, leaving behind the 3D. Let's see, we have the crane. So this is about patience. I feel like also about the divine bringing you this person, bringing you this connection. It usually represents, bringing a child into the world. So I feel like something is being birthed in this connection today. This person is changing. They are growing. I feel like it's just a matter of patience while they come to you We also have the wishing well on the dog. So you definitely are this person's wish fulfillment and they are very loyal to you. And they are, I feel like, this is like a great gift from the divine that is coming to you. This person wants also maybe to move towards you. If you guys are like at a long distance or something, take flight, come towards you with the bird energy. That could also be about communication as well. So if you're wondering if your person is loyal to you, I feel like this is definitely a sign that they are true to you. They are devoted to you. Let's see, we have don't let pride get in your way. Conclusions are within reach, and balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so your person is definitely healing their ego. Because they're trying to let go of their ego so they don't, rely too much on that, so that pride doesn't get in their way, so that they don't hold themselves back from you as much. This person, again, might be prideful, but that's could be a mask for pain, for, shame that they feel within themselves. We also have conclusions are within reach. So it seems like your person is coming to some conclusions, completing some cycles today. We see that with the owl. They're gaining wisdom. They're gaining clarity. We can kind of see that, like the sun is coming out, which could represent, new insights. So it's like the dawning of a new day for your person. And we also have balance spirituality and practicality. So this could be about your person, again, becoming more spiritual, maybe being less practical, less surface, believing in maybe the magic and the mystery of life rather than just, what you can see on the surface. And I think that's what this card was talking about as well, is like the other world, what's beyond just the 3D physical reality, that there's so much more going on beneath the surface, what's going on in the shamanic realms. Let's see. Archangel Amethyst, purify your life with love, prepare for something better. Okay, so that's kind of what this energy is about. Like, something really great is going to be coming into your life. So prepare yourself for something better, perhaps your person bettering themselves, and something, really, really great coming into your life. And then purify yourself with love. Maybe even using an amethyst crystal could be helpful for you. And then Archangel Gracia, create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet. So I feel like the amethyst also represents the crown chakra. So getting in touch with your spirituality could be really helpful. It's interesting because this card came out for your person as well, balancing spirituality. So in order to help your person and I feel like yourself, creating a solid spiritual foundation in whatever spiritual path you feel drawn to, I feel like could be really, really helpful in balancing and grounding yourself. Contentment. You can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly remember, I'm right here, resting in God. Okay, so this is about being grateful and happy with what you already have, but then I feel like great things are going to be coming into your life today. But just making sure to recognize the things in your life that are already going so well, rather than the things in your life that you feel are like dissatisfying. Because I feel like when you focus on gratitude, that's when the divine blesses you with, more blessings and gifts and things like that. Are you still there? So this person is maybe wondering if you still care about them, if you're still there. When I'm alone, I'd rather be with you. I'm sorry, I can't forget you. Tower moment. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? Because that came out earlier. So this person is having a tower moment. They're having some sort of breakdown of their ego. And then I ran out of fear. So this is a reminder, if your person does run, they're sorry and they did it because they were afraid, not because you were not worthy of love. Let's see, we have the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Swords again, and the 3 of Wands. So even though maybe they're afraid of this coldness from you, this person is actually, really, really desiring, is a lot about passion, and they're hoping for a future with you. They are definitely planning a future, hoping that there is going to be communication in the future, reunion, I feel, and definitely, again, feeling a ton of passion, a lot of desire for you. Okay. Your person is definitely really wanting a commitment with you, as we see the Hierophant combined with the 9 of Pentacles. The Hierophant can also represent spirituality, so their current energy is one of deep admiration. They are definitely wanting to have something real with you, to have something in the physical. This person feels like you're a very high value individual, someone that they really could see committing to for the long term. The Hierophant also represents, I feel like, morality and values, and I feel like your person is working on improving themselves in some ways. I feel like it's in order to impress you as well, or in order to stabilize this connection. Your person is definitely healing mental health stuff, as shown by the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. They are healing anxiety. They might also sometimes get really anxious about this connection, or in general, they might secretly struggle with some worries, some fears that maybe they don't always want to let other people know. So with this Four of Swords, maybe they kind of keep it to themselves if they're feeling really anxious. They might not let you know what's going on with them. They might not want to tell you. They might just want to hide it. We have a little bug crawling around. Sorry. So yeah, I feel like your person doesn't really love to open up. They might be scared that if they open up too much that you might reject them, or they're just like embarrassed maybe about having these fears. Maybe they never really learned how to work through them, or maybe their parents never really coached them on, acceptance of anxiety, or like how to relieve it, if that makes sense. And we see that perfectly with the Ten of Wands coming through. Your person feels, I feel like, a lot of emotional burden. Also, this is saying they have a lot of pent-up desire for you. They have a lot of passion for you. But yeah, maybe this person has a lot of stuff that kind of weighs on their mind, and so they get kind of stressed out about it. What I'm seeing from this is your person wants to let go of this burden. They want to let go of these things that hold them back, these things that keep them feeling drained, and they want to go on a new journey. They want a new beginning in their life today. They want to let go of a lot of this fear, all these worries and these anxieties that hold them back. They want to let go of it, and they want to go out on an adventure for a new beginning, find themselves, rediscover themselves. And I feel like that also has to do with you, you know what I mean? Like bringing you a better version of themselves, because we see that this person really wants to be victorious for you, represented by the Six of Wands showing up here. I feel like they really want to conquer these fears. They feel very excited by you. Also, I feel like they just want to make you proud. They want you to look up to them. I feel like this person really looks up to you with this Nine of Pentacles energy. They really have you on a pedestal. They see you in a very positive light, and they want you to see them in that way too. They don't want you to think that they're just some, anxious person that gets stressed all the time. They want you to see them as a victor, as someone strong, and they want to step into the energy of the King of Cups. This person is having a lot of epiphanies, as we can see with the Judgment card appearing right here. I think this is again, they're wanting to have a rebirth. They want to leave behind the old and come into the new. Born again as something bigger and brighter and better than ever. Let go of all this darkness. Your person is definitely healing with the Temperance energy. They're healing their heart and becoming the King of Cups energy. I feel like that is a very stable, loving, nurturing energy. Someone who really commits and, has a lot of love to bring their partner. So I feel like your person is working on self-love and being able to love themselves so they can give you the love that you deserve, because this person definitely feels that you do deserve everything. Seeing you represented by the Queen of Cups alongside the Page of Swords, your person definitely sees you as, I feel like, their counterpart. Since you guys came out together, they see you as their ideal partner. You are someone who's just so sweet and also has a lot of abundance of love and kindness to offer. And this person wants to enjoy that. I feel like the Page of Swords is about communication, as well as, keeping an eye on you. They just really love being in your presence. They love spending time with you. They just love the way that you look, the way that you feel, the way that you smell. Just everything about you is very comforting to them, very nurturing sort of energy, but they still have the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune going on. This is about, I feel like, your person maybe having some walls up, but the thing is, I feel like Destiny is going to be tearing those walls down. They want to let go of this. They want to go into a new state of being. So it might even be some tower moments for your person. Once in a while, in order for spirit to kind of break these walls down so your person is able to be more vulnerable. But I feel like this is all a healing process, and I feel like it's all in divine timing for your person to be able to become more vulnerable. Looking deeper at that feeling of being burdened, we have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Cups coming out to explain the Ten of Wands. So for some of you, if your person is involved in a third party, then this is about them feeling very burdened and stuck and trapped in it. They really don't like it. They really want to leave it behind. And then for others of you, this is about, really wanting to enjoy life with you, reconcile, have a great time with you, and let go of the things that keep them burdened and stuck in fear. I definitely feel like your person is wanting to reunite with you, have this joyful reunion, and, get out of this stuckness. Further confirmation shows that even if your person has walls up, the Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups show they do want to have success and love. There will be success and victory ultimately. I feel like that's what your person's goal is. I feel like there's a destined victory. There's destined love here. This is definitely a very powerful soul connection. So I feel like even if your person's in sort of stuckness, it will pass, or anxiety or fear, this will be overcome in time with destiny. So they can give you this beautiful love that they have for you. That's really beautiful. And looking at what they want to say to you, I want to kiss you under the stars. Very cute. I've put you on a massive pedestal. I'm so intimidated by you. Okay, so yeah, your person definitely is intimidated by you. That might even keep them distant. Our connection hurts and confuses me sometimes. So yeah, your person might get confused. They might get hurt. They might be scared of being hurt as well. I'm burning for you, and then I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. So if your person's ever quiet, it's because they don't know what to say. They don't want to say the wrong thing. They're scared of maybe making the wrong move. So that could be what keeping their distance is about. It's like, keeping away because they're just maybe not even sure exactly how to communicate to you, how much they really love you. But again, I feel like this fear is going to be conquered, and your person is going to be able to express more of this love. My love for you is eternal and never ending. No matter what, I will always cherish and adore you. I definitely feel this aligns with their king energy. Trust that my heart will always guide me back to you, and trust that the divine is lighting my path home to you, which speaks to that journey. This really could be, this person's having to go on a journey back to you. If there is some distance between the two of you, taking the steps needed to overcome that distance, or again, like leaving a third party behind if that's relevant to your connection. And then I love you so definitely, they love you very much. And I feel like that's, love conquers all. That's kind of what his love will conquer all, especially for, you today. I'm really feeling that. Let's see. I can feel the passion between us building. I burn from the heat between us. Okay, I'm burning for you. I burn from the heat. So this person is definitely really on fire for you. You're the only person I'm attracted to anymore. So yeah, this person is only really feeling all this passion for you. They're definitely not feeling attracted to anyone else, wanting to be with anyone else. I want to touch you. I miss your energy. I have a lot of pent up energy that wants to be released. Yeah, so a lot of, desire for you that they want to express. My feelings got hurt, and I reacted out of pain and fear. So if your person did put distance between the two of you, this person's feelings were actually hurt. And so they reacted from a place of pain, from ego. You have taught me a lot of important lessons about myself and caused me to seriously examine my behavior. So if this person has been hurtful to you, they've had some realizations, because you've taught them these important lessons. They've really had to go within and reflect on themselves, look at their behavior, reevaluate, why they do and say the things they do, maybe become less of a reactive person. Your energy always lingers around me, tantalizing me. I'm true to you. I love you like the birds love the air, like the fish love the sea. So kind of interesting with the king and queen coming out earlier. So there's a lot of, I feel like just this beautiful natural adoration of you, a connection to nature. I feel like you connect them to the natural world because you are this very feminine energy. Maybe you guys live near the sea, or you have some sort of love of the ocean. I'm purifying myself. So this person is definitely becoming a better version of themselves, purifying. I love you so much. I want to be able to treat you right. So they don't want to do this hurtful stuff anymore. That's why they're purifying. They're working on themselves. I'm ready to confess all of my secret feelings. So they do want to confess that they're burning for you, but maybe it's scary at some point. When you kiss me, the world stops for a moment. So they feel like, they really forget about the world when you guys are together. And then I have faith that our love can overcome anything. Okay, that's really interesting because I was totally saying that love conquers all. So your love can overcome anything. So I feel like have faith for that too, that your person will overcome these obstacles and these challenges. That's such a synchronicity. That's really interesting. So definitely a really positive sign about things to come. Wherever you are is my home, so you are their home. I feel like you are where their soul feels at home. Let's kiss and make up, so a lot about kissing here. I want you in my bed. Your love has healed me more than you know, and I want to reunite with you. So this person definitely wants to come into reunion. They want to heal things between the two of you because they love you and they want to treat you right. Looking at their current energy, we have the frog. So the frog definitely is a sign of rebirth, new beginnings, as well as fertility. Also, beautiful artwork. I love this deck simply just for the artwork. It's like you could just hang those up on the wall as little pictures. The guidebook says, sensitivity, medicine, hidden beauty, and power. It unites the elements of water and earth. So a lot of water energy. Interesting. Bringing joy to light and healing. And it's singing and hopping and leading you to the sacred spring from which you may be refreshed and renewed. So renewal, purifying. They're purifying themselves. They're getting refreshed. They're getting renewed. Let's see. A cold-blooded creature living half on the land and half in the water. The frog possesses an extremely sensitive skin considered magical by shamans, a companion of the rain spirits. The frog can help you develop your sensitivity to others, to healing, and to sound through your skin and your body and aura. So yeah, they're healing. We saw that earlier. And then also they're becoming more sensitive to your feelings. That's why they're becoming kinder. Nothing is what it appears to be, and life is more fun than you at first suppose. There is hidden beauty and a hidden power in all of nature. And as you open yourself up to this, you will feel close to the goddess and close to both the earth and the water. Look for the beauty and the magic behind appearances. Okay, so your person is definitely getting in touch with the goddess energy. They're getting in touch with the feminine energy, learning to worship nature, which is actually kind of interesting. That's what I was saying earlier. It's like learning to worship nature, learning to get in touch with, the divine feminine energy and really respecting that. So that's really, really beautiful. So I feel like your person is cultivating their own, feminine energy within themselves so they can be more sensitive and they can treat you better and not be so cold and harsh maybe. We also have the house and the fox coming out. So the fox, I feel like, is about, being strategic, being clever, planning things, maybe planning how to, free themselves. And we also have the house. So yeah, they're wanting to come home to you. They're wanting to reunite with you. You are their home. So with this fox, it's like they're being strategic. They're being clever. They're trying to figure out how to come home to you, how to come back to you, so they can, really bask in your presence and really enjoy, the pleasure of this love with you. They also have a time to give rather than to take and show the world the real you. So yeah, I feel like this is about being, honest with themselves about what they really want in life today. And then with the Virgo energy, it's definitely about, being more giving, being more loving, not taking so much. Learning to be more of a giver, which is like the feminine energy, I feel like is very giving. So again, I feel like your person is getting in touch with that goddess energy of how to, really worship your partner, worship the one you love, and not just take, which is, I feel like, an unhealthy, unhealed masculine thing to do. But learning to actually show appreciation and love to you, essentially, getting into some advice. Accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. So I feel like this is about accepting healing from the universe as well as sending healing and love to your person, as they transition, as they heal, as they grow. being a nice source of energy for your person to tap into, sending them telepathic love. And if you're in communication, sending them love verbally as well could be very healing. And create a solid spiritual foundation, be in service to the planet. So this is about being in service to others, doing whatever you feel called to do in terms of mission work. And then also maybe you actually are a healer. Maybe that's part of your mission. And then, cultivating a strong spiritual foundation and just continuing to add on to whatever you already have. I feel like that will also help you with, unconditional love and detachment, and help you be, the best possible version of yourself. We also have Money Dawson. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. So I think I've mentioned this before, but I really love Tosha Silver's book, It's Not Your Money. This is her card deck. That book is all about offering your finances to the divine, knowing that you're taken care of. But I also feel like surrendering this connection as well, and knowing that you don't need to cling to it, that it will, come to you, that love will come to you. But then especially about money, offering your finances to the divine, to love, and knowing that you are completely taken care of by Source. And then make it God's, release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there's no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear Lord. Okay, so this is exactly kind of similar to the other card. So I don't feel like it's just about money, but again, not grasping. So like not being in fear, not feeling like you have to hold on to this connection or hold on to money and being afraid of letting go, knowing that, everything is being taken care of, that you can surrender it to the highest and know that, things will come to you as they are meant to. And instead of saying, this is like, my relationship, my problem, my money, saying, the relationship. So then it becomes, it becomes the divine's creation rather than something your ego has to hold on to and control. If you haven't already read It's Not Your Money, I definitely recommend it. That book is like seriously life-changing, and it's really good for light workers because it's like, it kind of builds on the idea of like The Secret, but it's less ego and more for like, I don't know, just coming into a place of abundance within yourself and less about like extreme grasping, because she talks about a lot in the book how like with The Secret, it's like you have like 30 different things you want, like millions of dollars, and then the people that do end up manifesting that stuff and they haven't done inner work still feel unhappy, and they still are like needing more and more and more, and that can kind of become like a kind of a vacuum almost. So it's like if manifestation isn't balanced with like spiritual growth and development, I feel like it can ultimately lead to a feeling of emptiness. So very interesting. I have secret feelings for you. I want to get to know you better. You mean more to me than I've ever told you. So yeah, these secret feelings, you mean so much to them. You seduce me. I feel burdened. Okay, that's really interesting because that energy came up earlier. So they're definitely feeling burdened by something in their life today. I don't feel like it's you. It's just like their fears or like karmic situations. I want to be yours. Also, it's I Want to Be Yours, and that's that song by the Arctic Monkeys. Definitely, it could be a channeled message or a channeled song. I want to get closer to you. I know that I need your love. They're realizing that. Looking at their overall energy, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is this cold, isolated feeling out in the cold, feeling burdened, feeling sad. The Ten of Swords is about a lot of pain, Also, this could be about, ending karmic situations so they can move towards you. Because we do have the Chariot with the Three of Wands. This is, again, all about the future, coming towards you, making action, taking movement towards you. And then the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is all about giving you a new beginning, to making you an offer and building something with you, building on the foundation. So I feel like this is like kind of a story. It's like out in the cold, painful, and then transitioning into taking action, taking movement, planning for the future, and then actually taking that action and then building something together. So I feel like this is all, working out in divine order. All right, I will end the reading here. I hope it resonates. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Much love and bless. Bye.